Great game by Melville.
Thank you very much. That was the right beginning to this. Yeah, it was. And his 2 out of his last 3 have really, really been good. The last one wasn't quite as good, but it was fine. But he's been a huge pickup for us. Fastball command was excellent. Curveball was great. Slider used effectively. Working on his changeup. Threw a few good ones. Needs a little work, but that's why we're here. And from a manager's standpoint, did a much better job controlling the running game, getting the ball to home plate quickly. In the limited opportunities they had, they don't have a bunch of guys that can run, but up and down that lineup they run a little bit. So that was something I think when he arrived here, we hoped he could clean up a little bit. He's done a really good job. Stu's helped him out with that. So yeah, it was the whole package, and Boosting its finishing up was good. A couple nice plays from our center fielder today, which was great. Ben Bielma continues to play well. And we scratched for a couple of runs. It's a whole hum 2-0 win, but it's their guy pitched really well also, and it was just one of those nights. So nice to win when you play a 2-hour 10-minute game.
Talk about getting the ball quickly to the plate. Do you find as a manager that your staff is performing better when they're working quickly as opposed to taking their time a little bit? Obviously, changes.
You have to learn to pitch, and there are managers that don't necessarily agree with that. And I watched Greg Maddux for a lot of years, but the game has changed a great deal. And if you can't control the running game, singles become doubles, and it just gives clubs other opportunities. Now, if in an attempt to control the running game and get the ball to the plate quicker and do some of the things that a manager's going to want, throw over and do some of those things, if that takes away from your stuff, then we've got a problem. So the goal is to be able to do all of that out of the stretch and do it effectively and continue to maintain your stuff. I saw no difference whatsoever in Timmy's stuff tonight, doing a better job. That's a really good sign. Okay, if he's getting the ball to the plate quickly and he's hanging breaking balls and his fastball command's not as good, well, then we've got to find some sort of happy medium. So it's a part of the game that I think you'd like to have, and most of our guys do a pretty good job. And one of the first things you'll hear when you send guys to the big leagues if they don't control the running game is why, and it's not good. So if he just does what he did tonight, he'll be fine.
Can a reliever like Buznitz, he obviously wants to throw clean innings, but can he benefit having to pitch himself out of a situation like he did?
Well, I think for me, for me with his major league experience, most recently, he faced some tough situations, and he hasn't really faced many since he's been back. So I told Stu I thought that was kind of a good thing. You say that to a point, you don't want to lose the game, but their 3-0 hitter is a really good-looking hitter, and didn't waste any time getting on his first fastball. Nice to have the benefit of a 2-run lead, so he's got to pitch out of a little trouble, but not death-type trouble, okay, where you've got a 1-run lead and they may tie the game. So I thought he was fine, and he's gonna, as long as he's here, he's gonna be a big part of that back end of that.